English at RMUTP.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 7th episode of English at RMUTP by Dr. Nisit Kampikun. It's every Friday at 1 p.m. broadcast from Rajamongkol University of Technology, Pranakon. This program has two parts. The first part is about language, culture, and communication. And the second part is about the idiom of the day. We also have news and the latest updates from the university as usual.
Language, culture, and communication.
Today, the topic is going to be about the Royal Pluffing Ceremony Day. We will learn about the history, activities, and values of this ceremony together. Let's get started. First, we'll talk about what the Royal Pluffing Ceremony means. The Royal Pluffing Ceremony marks the traditional start of the rice growing season in Thailand. With its roots in Hindu culture, this ancient ceremony takes place in a number of countries in Asia, including Cambodia and Myanmar. In Thailand, the ceremony incorporates Buddhist and Brahmin elements. The event takes place annually, usually in May, as in Bangkok. There are two parts to the Royal Pluffing Ceremony. The first part is a Buddhist blessing, which is usually held inside the Grand Palace complex. The second part of the day is the Brahmin ceremony, which takes place at the Sanam Luang. The ceremonial field opposite the Grand Palace. The event is attended by the king or his designated representative. Second, let's look at the purpose and significance of the Royal Pluffing Ceremony. Other than a morale boosting strategy, the Royal Pluffing or the auspicious ceremony จรดพระนางคันแรกนาขวัญ as called in Thai, serves to announce the beginning of the growing season. The ruler or head of state will preside over the ceremony to deliver this message to the people. In Thailand, the ceremony usually takes place in May, but the date is not fixed as it will be chosen by an astrologer or Brahmin priest. This year, as we saw, it falls on May 17th, 2023. Similar ceremonies are held in many Asian countries and named in their respective languages. Regarding the Thai name, which is quite long, จรดพระนางคันแรกนาขวัญ means to place a pluff onto the earth to mark an auspicious beginning of the rice growing season. จรด means to touch. พระนางคัน is a pluff, and แรกนาขวัญ means the first auspicious pluffing on the rice field. Turning back to its history, the Royal Pluffing Ceremony, influenced by Hinduism, has been practiced in Thailand since the Sukhothai era, along with another Buddhist ceremony called พืชมงคล which literally means auspicious plantation, but it's also known as the Royal Harvest Festival. In this ceremony, the grains from the king will be blessed by the Buddhist monks before being distributed to the people. The details of this auspicious ceremony have been changed over time, as we still see later. The royal ploughing ceremony continued until 1936 and was interrupted for over 3 decades, and not until 1960 that it was revived in order to preserve the royal tradition and to enhance the morale of the Thai people. King Rama IX presided over this ceremony every year during his reign, and today the King Vajiralongkorn or King Rama X continues this royal responsibility and the royal ground called Sanam Luang in Bangkok. As already mentioned, since the reign of King Rama IX, the royal ploughing ceremony and the royal harvest festival have been merged. The royal harvest takes place first at the Grand Palace, and in the following day, the royal ploughing ceremony is performed. The essence of the royal harvest festival is to bless the grains and seeds. Buddhist monks will bless the seeds best through by the palace to keep those seeds healthy and free from diseases. The seeds used in the ceremony are mainly composed of rice, which is the staple grain of the Thai, and 40 other types of seeds. All are packed in white cloth sachets and are ready to be cultivated. In addition, unmilled rice from the Royal Project ground in Jitlada Royal Villa will also be distributed to farmers and people in different provinces. The royal ploughing ceremony is scheduled for the day after the royal harvest festival is completed. Instead of the Grand Palace, the ploughing takes place at Sanam Luang. The key event of the ceremony is to take a plough onto the ground to mark an auspicious start of the farming season. The blessed ice seeds from the day before will be sown, and farmers are allowed to correct the seeds to be sown in their own plantation for good fortune. Another highlight that everyone is looking forward to is the prediction of crop fertility. Now, we look at the elements involved in the prediction ceremony. The elements involved in the prediction ceremony are as follows. First, Praya Lagna. Today, the person who performed the duty of Praya Lagna is the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives. The duty includes praying, choosing a piece of cloth based on which the astrologer will make a prediction, and sowing the royal rice seeds. The second, the oxen. The 2 oxen that are selected to participate in the ceremony must first of all be docile and healthy. They must have the same color, beautiful skin, and fur, including the lucky patterns of cowlicks. The cow horns must have the right angles and shapes. Other ideal characteristics include bright eyes, ears free from bruises and scars, beautiful and long tails, strong legs, angles, and hooves. Their body shapes must resemble a rectangle when looked from the side. In Hinduism, cows are regarded as deities, vehicles of Lord Shiva, and a symbol of labor and strength. Thirdly, the goddesses of the royal ploughing ceremony. Two couples of goddesses be chosen from female civil servants of the Ministry of Agriculture who are still single. One couple will be carrying gold-colored baskets and the other carrying silver-colored baskets. Fourth, the plough. The plough set consists of 4 components: a plough, a yoke, a plough base, a 3-tailed flag. The plough is made of wood from a myrobalan tree covered in lacquer and gold leaves. The head of the plough is shaped as a naga's head. This plough set was built by a group of daily farmers in Ratchaburi province, first to the royal ploughing ceremony in 1996 and has been used in the ceremony ever since. Fifth, the crop prediction. The prediction ceremony is divided into 2 parts. In the first part, Phaya Ragna will randomly select one of the 3 pieces of cloth. If a 1 meter long cloth is picked, it is predicted that there will be plenty of water. Highland rice fields will be successful, while lowland rice fields may sustain damage and will not give the best yield. If he picks a 1.25 meter long cloth, the prediction will be entirely positive. There will be the right amount of the rainfall, the rice yield will be optimal with plenty of fruit and meat. If a 1.5 meter long cloth is chosen, the prediction will be opposite to the first prediction in that the water will not be abundant but still enough for lowland plantation, while highland plantation will suffer to a certain degree. In the second part of the ceremony, 7 kinds of food are presented to the oxen. The prediction will be drawn from food that the oxen eat. If they eat rice or corn, it is the sign of abundant rice and fruit. If they eat nuts or sesame, then fruit and fruit in general will be plentiful. If water or glass is eaten, it is said that there will be enough water, and people will not suffer the shortage of rice, fruit, meat, and food. Lastly, if the oxen drink alcohol, it means that overseas trade and transportation will be smooth and the economy prosperous. And the 6th, the Exemplary Farmers Awards. Every year, outstanding farmers and farmers organizations, including the agricultural resource persons, will be selected for the Exemplary Farmers Awards to honor them as role models and to publicize their work. The awards are given in 36 categories, namely 16 outstanding farmers, 13 outstanding farmers organizations, and 7 outstanding cooperatives. The awards ceremony also takes place at Sanam Luang. In 1966, the Royal Pluffing Ceremony was designated as the Farmers' Day as well. Now, how is it valued in Thailand? Agriculture is important not only for the Thai people but also for the livelihood of all human beings. Global food security depends on the economic and occupational security of farmers and agricultural countries. The fact that the agricultural ceremonies are endorsed by the king and the government, recognized as official holidays and broadcast nationwide, reflects the crucial role agriculture plays in the Thai way of life. In Thailand, the monarch as the head of state presides over the ceremony to remind all not to forget their agricultural roots and the hard work of farmers. Farming is a difficult task. It requires patience and courage to face adversity and myriad of uncontrollable factors, from natural to economical fluctuations. The presence of the king, the award ceremony, the crop prediction, and the distribution of premium quality seeds altogether are a carefully crafted message sent to all farmers that they are cherished, respected, and not forgotten. After all, in addition to the social and emotional functions, the Royal Pluffing Ceremony pays homage to the rice and grains that nourish the Thai people. It reminds us to conserve and protect the soil, water, forests, animals, and biodiversity that make Thailand a generous and hearty bread basket for its own people and the world. And nowadays, the Royal Pluffing Ceremony is held at Bangkok Sanam Luang as usual. It's an open field and public square in front of Wat Phra Kaew and the Grand Palace. It is often attended by a royalty, and the ceremony is broadcast on national television. As the Royal Pluffing Day is a holiday for civil servants and state enterprise workers, and government offices will be closed. Banks and companies carry on as normal, and the sale of alcohol is permitted. Post offices will close on a half day. And that's all for the Royal Pluffing Ceremony in Thailand.
Idiom of the day.
Hello again, and welcome back to the second part of the episode. That's the idiom of the day. And today is about the phrases. Should we? We just missed it. Let's hear its example from the conversation. Jane, should we take a taxi or a bus to the mall?
Let's take a bus. It's impossible to get a taxi during rush hour.
Isn't there a bus stop over there?
Yes. Oh, there's a bus now. We'll have to run to catch it.
Oh no, run! We just missed it.
No problem. There will be another one in 10 minutes.
Now you're listening to English at RMUTP. Today, we just heard about a lot of phrases. For example, should we? We just made it. Let's see what they mean.
Should we or is a way of asking which is better. Should is used to argue for an opinion. Note that we do not say view here. Rush hour is the time of the day when most people are going to or from work. In most American cities, rush hour is from about 7:30 to 9 a.m. and from about 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. Notice that rush hour is a compound noun with the main stress on the first word. We just missed it here means we arrive a moment too late to get the bus. Notice the emphasis on just to show the very recent past. RMUTP News.
Now it's almost time for the RMUTP News. Here it is.
Ratchamongkol Pranakon President attended the 11th International Partnership Week to continue negotiating academic cooperation. Dr. Nathawarapol Rachasirit Vacharabun, the President, and Dr. Parin Bunyakanit, Vice President for Administration, Research and Innovation, Ratchamongkol University of Technology Pranakon, participated in the 11th International Partnership Week. This event was on the topic of sustainability in higher education between 22 to 28 on April 2023 at the Duale Hochschule Baden-Württemberg, Ravensburg, Federal Republic of Germany. The purposes were to study visits, exchange experience, and build networks with universities from abroad, as well as to negotiate academic cooperation, such as curriculum development, exchange of teachers and students, and research work. Executives from leading higher education institutions from more than 10 countries participated. At the event, there was also a cultural exchange through national cooking.
That's all from today's program. Please stay tuned with us and see you again. Please subscribe to our channel. Bye-bye.
English at RMUTP.